Yeah, goes well.
The fuzzy lapel.
Arriba. All right, the real ID deadline is approaching.
Oh, yeah?
Missouri doesn't happen yet.
That's a big okay, because Missouri is so on the cusp of...
Well, how are we on the cusp of?
We're Florida, baby. We want people to have IDs, and we want them to be real.
The real ID deadline is rapidly approaching. Americans will be required to switch to the enhanced form of identification by Wednesday, May 7th, if they want to travel by plane domestically. If you still need to update your ID, you're not alone. CBS data shows that dozens of states are behind on compliance.
There you go.
Dozens.
An
analyst conducted an analysis, an analyst conducted the analysis.
An analyst conducted the analysis?
Yes,
okay.
Of the location of, never mind. From April 7th to the 18th, found that 30 states are less than 70% compliant. Out of all the states, New Jersey had the lowest compliance rate in the nation at 17%.
Yeah.
Only 17% of the people in New Jersey have the real ID.
Wow. Jersey, get your act together, Jersey.
Here's what you need to know to make sure you're ready for May 7th Real ID deadline. A Real ID is a state-issued driver's license or identification card that meets specific federal security standards, making it acceptable for boarding domestic flights and accessing certain federal facilities starting May 7th, 2025. Real ID compliant cards are marked with a star in the upper right-hand corner. Have you checked yours?
I have it.
Key features and requirements. Security standards. Real ID compliant cards have enhanced security features and require more stringent documentation than non-compliant state-issued IDs. They just gave me
like a water bill.
Yeah, it's just like a couple extra forms.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't remember doing anything different. That like when I renewed my license, the new one had a star.
You may have provided an additional form and not even realized it.
Yeah.
I think I would have known if I handed them something.
A water bill?
Yes.
You think that you didn't hand them anything?
I don't think so. We have to change our address still.
Right.
But because of this, there's very long lines at the DMV.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Which one do you go to?
I haven't been to one yet. I was told there was long lines.
Oh, you just
Oh, it's a rumor.
Go to Lake Mary. There's no lines.
There's no lines at Lake
Oh,
Mary.
that nice one?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a nice one at Lake Mary. It's real fast.
Do you have Real ID?
The one in Daytona is fast too.
You have Real ID?
Yeah, I have a gold star, but I have to change my address.
Do you have Real ID?
Yeah.
What do you think the purposes of the Real ID?
Well, it's acceptable for federal purposes. Those IDs are acceptable for boarding domestic flights and accessing federal facilities.
So if I have an ID with a star, I can go into a federal facility.
Correct.
Yes, without it you can't, because it can't guarantee you are. Now, you can use a passport instead of this if you have a passport.
Right.
That is still good, too.
Are we deeming federal facilities like
Courthouse?
the White House?
No.
Courthouse.
Courthouse, White House,
How about like VA hospital?
VA hospital.
Yeah, but you need more identification than that.
Your Real ID would work if you had a Real
I imagine
ID.
you have to have some type of military.
Yeah, you have to have more than just that.
I mean, I can't go in there and get my tonsils taken out.
You can't?
I'm not military.
You can't even get through the gate. You have to have a VA ID.
I bet I could get through the gate.
We should try.
What do you think would happen? What
Well-
would happen if he tried to get into a VA hospital?
If you go to the gate and they say no access, turn around, and you don't turn around,
You floor it.
they have these walls that are in the ground. And as soon as they hit this button, they fly up.
Oh, the little pylons and things in the
They're
ground?
not pylons. They're
They're
brick
just walls.
walls.
Brick walls?
They move up fast?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
So I have a
I've
short
seen
car.
them.
So
I've
if I
seen them
gun it-
twice.
You've seen them twice and you didn't have your ID?
No. I used to do it. I used to work. I used to do that stuff.
Oh, remember he was in the Navy, never went on a boat.
Right.
So he was in charge of the wall
Yeah.
from the Navy.
Everybody that does any type of security work on the base has to be trained on the
Wall button.
systems.
The wall button.
Yeah. You got to handle yourself on the wall.
Get your
button.
finger ready. Push it. Oh, look, it went up.
And choop, boop.
Some
Yeah.
states have a variation of the star.
Yeah.
We're gonna
California
pass.
has a star with a gold bear.
Oh.
Oh. Why are they
Maine
so
and Michigan
different?
have a gold state map.
Oh, that looks like a hand.
Yes, it looks like a hand. Non-compliant cards will clearly state they are not valid for federal purposes, but are still usable for driving or local identification.
So everybody's not going to have it.
Do you
You
think?
don't have to unless you want to travel, apparently.
Do you think that they eventually use a Real ID to require as a requirement for voting rights? Like you can't vote
Yes,
without a real ID.
people are saying that is a story that has come out too.
You think that that's a thing?
I did see that headline. There is a senator or a state representative somewhere who's trying to get it extended because they can't vote without the real ID.
Oh, it's a requirement in a
It's already a
specific
requirement
state.
now.
I mean, yeah, but again, I mean, you still get a fake ID. How else are they going to check it? Oh, you have a gold star. You're right.
Well, I'm sure it scans
The gold star?
the
I
real
don't know.
ID.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There is that weird looking strip on the back.
They do have a strip on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
maybe.
At the airport, they hit it with the black light.
Do you have a problem with them using a real ID for a voting card?
You know, with the voting stuff, no, because regardless, if all the dead people want to vote, they're going to vote.
There's a big push. Dead people voting.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes,
They've been outraged.
they've been outraged for years.
Yeah.
They've been ignored.
They're not going to be incorporated. Do you have an issue with the real ID being used for voting?
No, I don't. What difference does it make?
What about you, Mikey?
No, I feel the same way.
Yeah. I just don't think it matters.
I don't care. I don't mind having an ID to vote. Here
You
comes
looking at-
Hardy.
What if we like go back to like the old ways of voting? Like everybody
Okay.
like goes to a certain location
Yeah.
and they go, okay, everybody for this guy, raise your hand.
Right?
Everybody for this guy, raise your hand.
Just a simple raising of the hands. We all have to clown in at one time.
The
Everybody
nays-
just crowds in to stand there.
Or maybe,
The nays have it.
Yeah.
What's up, Hardy? You're good, bro. You can come
All
in.
opposed? Nay.
yeah, yee or something, you know?
It ensures that TSA and other federal agencies can verify the identity of individuals before boarding flights or accessing federal facilities. They're really on this flight and federal facility thing.
Right.
Seems to be the two main reasons that we have this in voting, I guess.
I just think that at this current point, you're starting to see more restrictions happen and policies for travel and all this other things. That's the going issue.
It reduces the risk of identity fraud, terrorism, and setting higher security standards for identification.
Right.
How long till we get a tattoo with a scanner code?
Yeah, I mean, I think the fingerprint is easily a tattoo.
I don't even think you need all that anymore, guys. I got to be honest. Facial recognition is so easy at this point.
Or, yeah, I mean, your
Well, if
phone
there's
can do
twins. Is there a slight difference in twins where facial recognition doesn't identify one and not the other?
I'm sure that there's a way that, hey, these people are twins. You have to take them through a different process.
it. Well, facial
Different-
recognition
different
is
line.
not just,
Yeah.
I mean, it goes
The
by
twin line.
eyes and everything.
There's two people there.
The twin line. What are you saying, Boots? Okay.
Facial recognition is everything, like eye shape, like
Yeah.
everything. Ear
Well, that's
shape.
what I was asking. How close are twins actually?
There's usually like a 10% difference, I'm sure. It can't be
I don't know.
completely 100%.
I mean, I could say right now, when I travel to Universal, I no longer do my passes. As soon as you walk up, they face ID you. You walk right in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then they were having,
Well, that way you never forget it.
and then you needed permission for the kids to be a part of it. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Oh, they're underage. I'm like,
Do
okay.
you have to update it every year? Because you would think they would change.
I think that when you renew, they'd probably just redo the picture.
I got you. Oh, because it's only good for a year.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's it's interesting.
It's fantastic. It
Well,
really
sure,
is.
You don't have to worry about where it is or keep it or any of this.
No more scanning. Just
Right.
boop, boop,
Or
boop.
stand in line, because
Yeah.
that was a big problem.
Yeah.
You still have to stand in line, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, it probably just goes quicker.
It does go quicker.
Oh. If it scans somebody and they're not who they say they are, does it like and then the
Warning, warning.
A wall comes up, somebody hits a button.
Yeah,
and they
wall
can't
comes
go.
up.
Yes.
A brick wall?
Yeah.
I hear that's very big.
Yeah.